is I know you're still photographers and print media is your media, but I wonder if you could comment on the whole issue of censorship in a larger way, and it tends mostly, when you've got people all over the place with digital cameras or ways to get whoever they are, me, anybody, somebody behind the lines, who can zap photographs all over the world with or without context. And yet it seems to me that the credentialed press, if you will, which tends to be supposed to operate by rules of ethics, are constrained. You have only to look at CNN the way it's broadcast internationally and CNN the way we see it in this country to see the difference in what is shown, say, in Europe versus what we get sanitized to get to see here. And I don't think it's probably too different for print media. I don't know if I put that in the right question, but...
Restate the last bit of the question, just like boil it down just a little bit.
It is, do you feel, I'm not sure, maybe there's no answer to this, but it seems to me that either the press, the credentialed press, whoever that is, has either been censored to the extent that any other body is just as credible, and also freer to get images to the public than you are. And is there a way around that? The media seems to be the butt of the jokes nowadays, rather than being held to some higher standard.
Well, I think that's a little bit what I was speaking about before. That's certainly how I feel about it. I mean, that's my impression. I mean, all you have to do is be at an event that gets reported and compare it to what you saw. So, I mean, it's always been a bit of an issue, like, you know, what really happened according to what you saw and how did it get reported? Where does it get spun?
We have about time for one more question.
Sorry. I'm sure. Okay, I guess my question is...
It's not your fault.
It's true. It's my parents. My name is Kathleen Myers, and I'm a reporter for the Siskiyou. And as a news journalist, we're supposed to kind of tell the story, just the facts and all that sort of thing, and not let the public kind of make their decision for themselves. As a photojournalist, do you think that at times when you, I guess, not really manipulate, but just kind of change the picture, just kind of, are you letting the public think for themselves? Is that ethical?
No. I have to make a correction first. It wasn't Kenya. It's a different African country that happened in. They kind of, I was there 3 times and they kind of blurred together.
Which country?
I can't remember. It's absolute certainty, so I'm not going to say. Truth with a camera has been a sort of a practice that I've tried to follow. Truth is not a single thing, it's the problem. Your perspective on a given event and where you stand and what lens you are using and what kind of light was hitting the subject and all of that plays into how you will feel or what you will understand when you look at a photograph. So the responsibility is to try to take into as much account as much as there is, and I'm talking too fast for you to try to write this down. Honesty and truthfulness and informed perspective and pride and all of those kinds of qualities in those who make the pictures are the most important things that sit on the other side of the cameras for the pictures that you see. So wherever I've worked, wherever I've been involved in things, that's what I have tried to elevate. That's not a universal quality. That's why when governments shut down coverage, when the sheriff says, no, you can't take that photograph, when systems like that prevent us from doing what we do essentially for you, that's where the First Amendment things get really killed.
But I think you're allowed to bring whatever artistic expression you're gifted with or you own to the table. I mean, we're not talking everything has to be plain vanilla because you don't want to misinterpret something. You can interpret all you want. I mean, you're writing with a camera. You want people to have their eye tweaked by whatever that image is. It only works, the whole damn thing only works if you get them, if they're looking through the magazine and they just stop for that extra second